Good afternoon, everybody. It's Nigel from Final Lap Motorsport. Hope you're doing well. I'm back again, and some of you may have had a look and seen I was on last night. That didn't go particularly well. I thought it was a poor stream. I thought my driving was a bit off. Didn't seem to wasn't on the pace really. It just wasn't good. So we're back in again today. We're going to be on the GT series. We're going to be in the Dodge Viper. And we have got Grand Oak, then we've got Silverstone, then we've got Hockenheim, then we've got Mugello, and then we've got Brands Hatch. You probably see these are quick races for sorry if there's a bit of over talking there. Yeah, they're all short races as well. I've noticed I did them last night. They're like 6 4 laps there, 5 laps, 4 laps, and 5 laps. So short and sharp. I think today, what I want to do today is I'm actually going to have a go at qualifying. Today's the day we're going to have a go at qualifying laps. The last couple ones we haven't. Today we're going to go at qualifiers. Anything I'll say about last night was a real lack of players until it came to one. I think a lot of them there was no one at all. It was pretty quiet. The other thing I probably noticed this last week, so I've not put any footage on because it is don't have loads of time, and sometimes it can be a bit time consuming making footage, filming, what have you. I'm only on a very basic package on the OBS. It's quite simple, straightforward, especially with YouTube as well, but I'd like to make a bit more of it, but it's all about time. And if I'm doing the live streams, I've not really the time to do much else. But I've got the chat on. Anyone's having a chat, anyone's about. It'd be nice today if we could beat our record today of more than 7 watches and more than 5 likes. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do understand it's hard to it's hard as smaller channels, very hard to get a lot of views and watches, etc. So we'll jump in Grand Oak Raceway. Let's see how it goes today.
Final turn here at Grand Oak, Gambler will test you, because if you're precise, you won't need to use any brake before you...
Got to remember as well, if I can, when I go to qualify, to put no fuel in. Oh yeah, and today we are reverse as well at Grand Oak. Quite interesting last night. Just a couple of tricky bits at this bit. Just watch yourself, we don't go too far out, but we'll see. It's a lap time. We'll a little bit of practice before we get going. Oops, it's not a good start, we're in the grass. this yesterday, and you need to be at least 116. Is nowhere near getting you anywhere in the race. Slow on there. Probably too high a gear then. Time for it. Wide. Right, I think it's time to have a little qualify. Yeah, 16. You've got to be down at 15, 16s to be good in here. But let's just do the something I keep forgetting. Take the fuel down to 3. And we'll try and qualify. See how we get on. Getting that corner badly wrong. Stayed in third.
5 minutes till race start.
See how far 16 is. You've got to be in the 15s. Certainly not picking much up here.
One left.
Or again, just don't get this track. We just had enough fuel to do that. Interesting.
Currently P18 after qualifying.
So P18 after qualifying, see for the qualifying, really slow on here. Not sure why, but massively slow. I said 15, it's like 14s. Yeah, not very good that at all. There's obviously something in there that I'm missing, because I see them times and they're 2 seconds better than me, 2 to 3, which is interesting. I'm not taking the right line, or not too sure, but it's not very good. To see how this one goes. I'm not sure how this one's going to go. So I did this last night and I was terribly off the pace. So I'm looking at them, 112s, 113s. Let's have a little look on the list. No, 113s. Dodge Vipers all gone round at 112s. I got 114s, they all got at 116. I'm almost the worst qualifying. Isn't that mad? Way off it. Strange. Interesting, this one. So I just don't know where I've gone wrong there. See how we go. Let's get some fuel on board. It doesn't bode well if that's the kind of level of lap times I've got. I haven't got a chance here. Just those times, innit? Strange, it's so quick. Me's a Dodge at the front, 112. you know, obviously I'm recording every race here, and I can only see what's ahead of me on but, you know, I record every race I do on. Yeah, every race I now do on here, I actually do record. I obviously don't keep them all, but it'd be interesting to see the lines. These fellas, because if it's how fast these all are, I'll surely see them disappear into the distance quickly. So obviously if they're over 4 laps, if they're 3 seconds quicker, they're going to be 10 or 12 seconds ahead. But the leveler is always with Forza, getting knocked around, and let's face it, you only get them lap times when you're practicing, because there's no one in your way. You know, it's totally different when someone's in your way. Let's see, can we improve on 18th? Wow, 18th out of 22. Can we get into anywhere? I'm going to get a penalty for that, I would imagine. Still calculating it's going to be that bad. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing there.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
Yeah, right at the back. I don't know what line I'm following, but it's an awful line. Just haven't got this track at all. Suppose that's all I'm going to suffer here as well. God knows what's going on here. We're just getting barged all around the track. Oh dear. Started 18th and now 19th. And I've got a penalty. Just, it's going to take a while, I think, for me to adjust to this track. I still find that Forza, there is some tracks I just haven't got a chance on. I just don't seem to have got that track, and other tracks you'd really get into. It's strange, isn't it, how your brain I feel like there's no more, but just I'm not competitive at all in this race. It's way off it. Strange, isn't it? Not making any inroads into the cars in front. and that's obviously if my lap time is as low as it is, then I'm not going to make any.
3 remaining.
This corner just can't, just not getting right at all. It's just not clicking. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's not good. Not the best one to start on today. Just this corner is just not doing it on that corner. It's just pulling me away, and I just where I started, which is fair play really. Obviously the car behind me sort of pushing. I imagine he's on a similar pace to me. Having the line, I can't even follow the line, look, way over. Something happened behind me, someone lost it behind me.
One more lap.
The only interesting thing is I just did see I got below 116, which is interesting. Well, there's quite a few cars not a million miles away from me. I've closed that gap up a little bit, but not a great deal. And then I wasn't concentrating because I was looking at the clock. Just need to hold this player off behind. It was Paulo. Probably not gonna. I'm gonna lose even lower. That's bad race, but say I haven't got to grips with that. Managed to get a 115 in then. I suppose the interesting thing there is 114 was only the fastest lap of the guy who won. 114, and there was 12s in practice. So it's like I say, it's not always doesn't follow in the practice. Didn't think I was going to get much higher than that. That's where it started. Anyway, on to the next one. That's the way it is, isn't it? That's Forza. I can only drive, I can only do what I do. Where are we up to next? Silverstone. Now, I did this last night and it was in the rain. It's not too sure what the conditions will be today. Thanks everybody for the last few weeks. There's been a few more extra subscribers, a bit more viewing. Obviously one of the things that has tilted me viewing up a little bit was putting the football video on, to say the least. Oh, it's only
Until you've seen it
3.
in person, it's hard to understand
Wow.
how massive Silverstone is, stretching across 2 English counties
Interesting.
and can hold about 150,000 people on race day.
Right, okay. Hopefully we get a few more join than that. Again, this is one I did last night, and I've not really done an awful lot on this. I love that village loop Aintree. That's famed because just where I live, Aintree Racecourse, although some of you will know it for the Grand National, maybe, was actually a venue for the British Grand Prix. And if you go and look for some old footage on YouTube, you'll see that. Well, I did say I was going to qualify for all the racing today, but I would suspect no, go on, let's qualify, because I said that's what we're going to do, so we're going to qualify. That's how I said we'd play it. Let's qualify. Oh, won't qualify if we go all the way over into the gravel. Jeez, come on. I'll drag all the gravel onto my car now. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Good to see you back again. I'm not doing brilliant. I'm having a fight with a Viper on trying to keep this line. Hoping for some better racing. The last race was terrible. That Grand Oak, I just can never get to that Grand Oak. Now we're trying to do a Silverstone, which I've not done much of. Not in the full circuit. I've done a bit of the shorter circuit, but the full circuit. To 8 players now. Matchmaking, last night was poor on level of players. Oops. Like I say, I'm a little bit. This will tax me again because my knowledge is a bit limited. Keep braking too late for this S's as well. No idea if I can be competitive on here.
2 more.
Gotta watch that one. That's tight. Very tight in places, this track. Watch it through here, you can lose it through there. Took a chance and tried to do fuel here. And I haven't got enough fuel left. I'll get round this. I knew I wouldn't have enough time to do 3 laps anyway, so. But I did this, someone said to me, put the least amount of fuel in to do your practice. So I did that. I think the car's going to run out of fuel in a sec. How am I doing times wise? Oh, not bad, not too bad. Whee, that's a go too fast and you're into that. Surprised I'm still going. I thought the car would have. Ooh. Come on, mate, if you're going. Ooh.
To race start.
Only 7 players though. Not brilliant. Oh, I just realised as well, have I? Yeah, it's funny because a lot of people know, but because it's Aintree Race Course, Grand National, but there is a circuit. There's actually a little there's a 9-hole golf course in the middle as well. This proper plays full length. Like I think one of the holes plays 550 yards. Right, let's put some fuel in, enough for the race. I just realised I qualified second fastest then. Thanks for the likes. We're up to 5 watchers at one stage there. Come on, let's see if we can. That surprised me. That. What did I do on that? Whoa, there wasn't much in it between the two of us. I'm surprised. Front row of the grid, second place. That's very rare. I know, you know, there's 7 drivers, but It's not many, but that's happy with that. See how we get on here. Just hope we don't get bumped or barged off early on. It's, you know, it's like in Forza. Some of the tracks you bumped and barged into a barrier and you can bounce back on. Some of them, this one, if it's a wide open track, you can end up going off so far that it's game over. But with that lap time against everybody else, I'm confident here we might have a... Let's not jump the gun too much, but I think we're only on a few laps as well. Is it 4 laps? See how we get on. See how it goes. That's a first, isn't it? Not a car in front of me. See what I mean? Here we go. I can't have a warning for anything there. Just got to get my pace up on my laps now. I was quick in that, so. See if I can chase. If my laps were as good as they were and no one was faster, but again, doesn't always follow in the race, unfortunately. Oh, too much over the curbs there. Come on, gotta get after this 110 lap, I get 210 lap again to get us in there. Gonna get one on the side. Don't be too late on the braking here. It's going to be a battle with this fella by the looks of it. As long as it's a clean one, there's no need for him to do anything. Oh, 2:15 there. I was doing 2:10 in the practice. Need to push this. Come on. It's getting more like the speed. Come on. One guy in front of the beginnings, not too far ahead now. Come on. Come on, done a 209 there. Come on. Drop back a bit, that's annoying us. I was doing well and oh, too many corner cutting the bad. Just got away from me. Frustratingly. They're close in front now. Nothing between the two of them in front. Just not closing enough on them. They barging each other off. Could be an interesting race because there's a guy behind me as well now. I've certainly caught up there. Just there, they're pulling away from me a bit. Oh, come on. Again, awful corner. Come on, go. Don't know if I can hang on to third. Be nice. He's got a bit more pace behind me. Oh, it's put me down for a bit there. That's a shame. Just not enough to hold on to third. That's disappointing. Oh, battle them. Oh, third. Because he made a mistake. Well done. Yeah, that wasn't a bad race in the end. My lap time was good. The fella behind us down to 2:06.
P3.
It's funny, it was one of the slowest lap times as well. That wasn't too bad. Celebrate a P3. I was only 7, but because I haven't done that course much, I think it was worth me sticking in it just for the practice. And it's funny that you thought 2.9 was a good time, so on Tarkenheim this will be fun. And it wasn't in the end. You know, you've got to stick in. Thank for the watches, the likes. We got up to 5 this time. We're trying to get to 8 concurrent watches and 6 likes. That'd be good. We're getting quite a lot of views. Right. This is Hockenheim's always tends to have a decent amount of people in.
Which means those heavy braking zones will provide many passing opportunities.
Quick practice. Certainly always guarantee that it's rare you come to this course and don't have a full quota of people. It's only this corner I tend to be poor on. Never get that right. I back off too much because I'm frightened about ending up in the barriers. Don't mind all the other corners. Yeah, should hopefully run with a full. It's always good. Get out and have a proper practice so you can get set a time. That's tight, that one. If you don't get that right, it's tight. Right. Car, fuel. Qualify. Let's go. See what we can do. I think what would be good for me with doing all this is eventually want to maybe get a little bit twitchy with chat even. Let's get them words out right. Apologise for that swearing, lads. Lasses, get on the chat and find somebody that I'm racing against in a race. Keeping the car going on those corners.
Till race start.
Got more confidence over time of this course. Used to be pretty poor with this one. Don't know where I'll be timing wise though, qualifying.
2 to go.
It's that bit there. Just always get caught out on it. Nice, 5 watches again, guys. We are creeping towards this 7 or 8. Plus I realise when I do this streaming, there's a certain young man, certain person who's exceptionally well followed. I've watched a lot of his videos. I'm sure you all know Rory. Does a fantastic job. Absolutely top job does Rory. And you know what? When you do this and do a bit of streaming and realise what you've got to do and put some videos up, and even when you've hardly got any followers, you fully understand that to do a YouTube channel with the volume of followers and then to knock your content out, be current, you know, I've got no choice here. I've got, game wise, this is my only game I've got. Well, no, I've got other games, but I haven't got, unfortunately, not got a PC that can. I've got an old laptop that won't run particular games, so yeah, slow again there.
One to go.
Not going to be in the top 10 on fastest qualifiers here. But we're pushing today. I'm trying to push for a top 10, as you know, obviously I've got a 3 there, but there's only 7 players. Be nice to get a top 10 today. You're up to 6 watching. Well in, lads, thank you very much. Be nice to get a top 10 when there's 20 players or more, you know, or top, because you always feel that sense of, wow, I've come past a lot of players who play the game. I must be not too bad. And you have to remember, I'm not the youngest of players. But I've probably got more experience with gaming in general than most of the, just age-wise, not so much game time. In fact, a lot of my game time was probably spent in FIFA and Dirt Rally. Too slow there, I can go around there a lot faster than that. Lap times weren't very good then, were they? Or are we well down? We're well down.
Currently P14 after qualifying.
14 again. Slow qualifying. But you know, I'm only at a certain level. So the way I see it is I can only do what I can do. Give it a go. I keep watching for people on here I don't know. I don't think there's very many YouTubers on here. I think some of the other YouTubers on, it's cool other lads, but I think they're on Xbox via their PC. And I not fully understand how it all works, but I'm assuming that means I then, because I never see them in a race. We'll see how we get on here. Where did we end up? We ended up in qualifying 14 out of 22. I never know. With the right thing. Oh, 7 watching, great stuff, guys. Thank you so much. Really, it's great to have that. That's equalled me record now. 1 more to go. If we get 8 watching, that'll be unbelievable. In the words of a certain person, unbelievable, Jeff, as Cammy would say. Try and have a laugh, eh? Sometimes it's it's hard doing this sometimes. I know it's just driving, but you're putting yourself in a position where if I couldn't drive and I was last in every race, I think I'd be a bit. But when I get in these races, I firmly believe I can, more than hold my own and possibly get on. Oh, really? Oh, right. Right then, see how we get on. This first corner's crucial. Brakes on, everyone brakes. Oh, got round that without getting barged, which is normally quite a nasty corner for getting barged. Same with this one as well. Oh, there you go. Round it though. Still only where we started, but there you go. Terrible. Ah, no way. That's an awful start now. Oh, and a corner that's straightforward. That's a good start then. Ah, my own mistake. I hate it when it's a mistake of my own. Ah, lost me a space and time there. So frustrating, especially when I'm not heavily on the pace with lap times. Oh well, let's keep chasing. I've got the clear run, so I'm not going to get involved in any barging or battering. See if we can catch up anybody, because I'm sure in front of me something will kick off. Oh, and as soon as I say it, something kicks off. Oh. Oh well, caught back up a little bit there. Let's get this corner right properly this time. Yeah, oh, he's done the same as me this time. Let's chase. Let's try and get ourselves back and up to a pack of racers.
3 more.
Go away, mate. Right, where's the next pack to try and track down? Not too far ahead, but these are only short races, so trying to catch up in such a short space of time is difficult. Oh, I've got another one in front of me. Does he quit? Where are we up to? 13th. I think they're just too far ahead of me, so just get that last. Keeping it tight to them. Fella behind, he's nearly took me there. This could be a bit tricky. He's going to give me a slight nudge. He's obviously very fast. Stayed in 14th though. Not oh, going to be a bit late on the brakes. Give him a tap, sorry. Oh, and he's gone and without me tapping him, blown it. Not enough to climb up anyhow, got to 13th. Okay race, but nothing fantastic. It's laps in it. 43, 145, 143, 143 is right up there, 144. Not the best of lap times, is it? But you can only just keep going. That's all you got to do. Keep going, keep practicing, keep trying. Thanks for the watches, the comments, the likes. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks to the people who've been subscribing. lot of you know it's a long journey if you go on YouTube trying to create and just get as far as you can. I don't think I've got any wildly got 45 subscribers. Always be nice if you can keep gaining them, but you know, it's the way it is. Yeah, we're at 45 at the moment. It'd be nice when I get to 50, to be honest with you. It's your thing sometimes with Forza, this whole end of race thing, leaving event, it seems because there's cars going at it. Knock it off, please, Forza. I understand it's going the way it is, but there you go. Where are we going next? Mugello. Again, I'm on the circuits that I'm not familiar with today, so this is taking its well, it's good practice more than anything. It's not taking its toll, it's good practice. You know.
You can't win the race on your first lap, so settle into your race rhythm before you get aggressive and go after the lead.
Oh goodness, what was all that about? Do you know what, let's just go to qualify, because I can't be doing with stuff like that. He's going to be one to watch out for in a race, isn't he? Go then, what we got, 11, 12 players, 13, 14, this Mugello normally gets a half decent lobby, so there's another quick one, quick straights, but some really tricky corners. Decent sized lobby coming. Receiving these cars, I think it's time for me to try one of them. May well be.
2 remaining.
your twists and turns on it. And I've had to over blind browse like that. Down now, well, we've got 15 players.
One remaining.
Don't know if we'll get round to the line. We were faster, but we won't get to the line. Never mind. Nice one so far today, guys. A bit more going on. We've had a couple of likes. Got up to 7 views at one stage. This could be an interesting race now. 14 players. Again, only 5 laps. Sorry, it was 4 laps? Yeah, sorry, only 4 laps. I don't know what everyone's views, but I do like the ones where you've got a pit. I wish there was more of them. I mean, I get why they're doing what they do, but I just think the pit strategy then sort of levels a lot of things out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but I think in general it gives you an opportunity to think about your race, really. You know, just where you're going to position yourself in that race. I mean, the only thing is we get through a lot of races and certainly still got a lot to do in the Viper. The other interesting thing is, and I'm sure a lot of you follow this, is what's happening with Fanatec at the moment. I want a direct drive wheel, but I'm not in a position to buy one as it stands. It'll have to be next year, which sounds a long way off, but I was thinking about it in January. It's now nearly middle of May, so only because I've seen that, I don't know what you've seen, this Corsair's taken over Fanatec. Well, it's looking like it might go that way. But I looked at that Moser one that's compatible with Xbox. Right, let's go. Can we go any better than 11th? Can we get the top 10 this time? I want to be trying for the top 10, but I really don't know. Oh. 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 Oh, goodness me. Get up that side, get up that side. Yes. That was a gap I exploited then. That was a good move, that. That was an interesting move because I've not been the fastest person around here. Just that's what you gotta do on Forza sometimes. There was an opportunity there and I took it. That's nice, that. So I wasn't expecting that. Because there is a couple of corners on here you can't, you know, people aren't going to catch you. Because you'd have to be some driver to get it. I'm not saying I'm going to stay where I am, but that was a good move, that. Like I say, might not be the fastest driver, you just got to pick your times, and I'm sure there'll be people coming hard behind, but it's only a 5-lap race. This straight's the one with some cars that have got that top end speed. See what's chasing me on top end speed. Don't have to be the fastest racer, but you've got to, if you're not the fastest, you're going to have cornering like that, like you're on rails. A major amount of concentration. Oh, it's screeching on them tyres. Whether I can hold off what's behind me is another matter. That's about 3 corners I've really. Plus the fact I'm still going to keep going after what's in front of me. Just getting a lucky break sometimes. That was a lucky break where I saw a gap. But I'll come under some pressure, I'm sure of it. Just hope someone doesn't shunt me off. And I haven't got away too far in front of me neither. I can't get any more out of my car. If someone comes through and shunts me, if they're enough. He shouldn't be trying to get past me there. He's going to come there and get me. You can bog off, mate. You're going to have to get past me with power. It's a good race. I didn't think I'd be as in this race as much. Oh, I think the pressure there. Mate, you go for it. All it's showing up as my lap times aren't as good on there, you know, in the Dodge. I'm certainly Not over yet, another one to go. Sorry I can't read all the chat when I'm doing it. I've not got as good as that yet. See if we can hang on to where we are, I think. You never know if there's going to be any drama in front of you. There's not much between the two cars in front. For me, if I could hang on to this 9th, I would be more than happy. Oh, pushing. I'm pushing as hard as I can push. Let's see if I can catch this fella. Someone's catching me behind, but hopefully I can just hold him off. Yeah, that's good enough, I reckon. Yeah, I'll settle for that. That was quite a clean race as well. Gotta settle for that. Really. Yeah, I've heard this, that they were saying, like I heard that they were saying that if it does, because I'm running Elgato, it's an old, again it's about 6-7 years old, but I hear that the big thing is the possibility of it being available over the shop count. I mean, that would be, could you imagine that over here? Imagine if you could walk into somewhere like, I don't know, I suppose Curry's. That would be really interesting. See how that would pan out. I mean, I don't know how it would, you know. I'm sure that must be a thought. You know, there's a decent market in the UK for it. I'm just waiting till I can afford it. You know, even though I'm a bit older, it's just other priorities around sometimes, and justifying spending a shed load on a wheel, not always easy. We're on Brands Hatch, by the way, guys, here. But yeah, that could be a very interesting development, because I wondered if the Moser one would, how that's gonna, you know, what's gonna happen with that one. Brands Hatch. Don't know if any of you are watching Touring Car at the weekend. Tight course. Yeah, we all joke about keeping the right line, but watching them chuck them touring cars round here, and when they do the overtaking move, sometimes it's two wheels on the grass, so they're trying to cut the inside with the speed they're going as well. I know, we all know playing Forza you get clipped from behind and taken out, but them guys split their neck. You know, this isn't, you know, for real, but always just surprised me with the size of them, how fast the BMs are. Hopefully we get a decent amount of people in this race. I haven't done very well with Brands Hatch when I've been playing Brands Hatch, so it's not looking good for me, is it really? It's how fast they come up. It's when they come up and go down there in the touring car I like, because they're so quick. Apologies as I'm not as good as some YouTubers at reading chat and concentrating. I think we'll go for a qualifier anyway. What have we got here? Yeah, I think that Moser wheel looks interesting. I'm running on the Xbox Series S here, so that's where I'm sort of at with things.
5 minutes till race start.
And I've not got anything on PC. I mean, I've got an old laptop. And I was running Richard Burns Rally on that, so a while ago, a good 2 years ago now. I mean, I've got Dirt Rally I can run on here, 2.0 on the Xbox One, so I've still got that. But you know, ideally I'd like to have a go on GT. But unfortunately I don't have a PS5, and I'm sure we all know as well all the complications with different wheels and stuff and PlayStation, and then you have a subscription with PlayStation. It gets very expensive. So just have to deal with, you know, for me it depends how this channel just goes, but it's, you know, at the moment it's nothing. It's just very basic. That was good, or not good. I can obviously with the Elgato produce not bad quality. No, they're not the best quality of video. I've recently bought the microphone to do this, but you know, I've only got 45 subscribers, so I'm not going to be there like the lads who've got hundreds, thousands of subscribers, and that all takes time. And I know that can help towards your equipment, you know, if people support your channel. And I'd love to be in that position at some stage, but also in fact at the age that I'm at, I don't know how many more years I can carry on doing this. I'd like to think a few more, but you know, you never know. Don't know what, we've got 18 players in this race. looking forward to this one. I don't know if I'm going to be competitive or not. Judging by the way I've done a couple of corners there, not, unless I pull my finger out a bit. Didn't even look up my timings.
One to go.
130. That's no good. I would have thought 128 to get yourself in a position to be having a go. I'm not 100% sure, like, but if I'm back in what, 15th, it's way off. That's the thing with equipment I have. I'm on the old Logitech. I've replaced the accelerator spring for a spring that was quite stiffer, but it's not had really that much. It hasn't done that much for me really. Some of the lads who've watched, some of the ones will know, I'm literally stood on the accelerator for most of the race. Just don't seem to be lacking that. Just that 1 or 2 miles an hour. 1 or 2 miles an hour speed, but you know.
After qualifying.
Yeah, you're right. I have, you know, even with the Logitech sometimes, yeah, I've had a couple of issues where I've had to take it back out, and the PC, I have got a PC running, just running the OBS, but I've had to take it out and do an update. Let's just sort my tyres out here, because it looks like we're going wet, which will make this race very interesting. Oh, look at the conditions. This is going to be fun then. Oh, that's good. GT7 on PS4. Yeah, I'd seen that. I think it's just, you know, there's so many options, there's so many things, you know. I think it must be hard now when I've got the Xbox, because I got the Xbox, would you believe, because I've got the flight simulator on it, and which is really good. I enjoyed that. I've not done it because I've been playing this so much, and I went for the Xbox because the flight simulator was on it, and I got decent price on that and flight sim. So I think at the moment, you know, it's a toss up between, do you do PS5 or do you do Xbox? There's a lot of twos and fros. Anyway, let's concentrate this one, because this one could be anything. Especially with the rain on the track. These first 2 corners. Oh, his car's facing the wrong way down there. I thought I was going to profit from a decent start then. Oh, there's nothing there. You can't hardly put any prep down. It's not my fault here. I'm stuck behind. I'll get a big penalty for that. Just look at it. It's just everywhere. Yeah, but you can't. I slid. My God, what? Forza's actually got something right there. This is a nightmare. Get round anywhere. Oh, I can see there's just going to be so many people going off on corners. I'm coming too fast at that one. Oh, where you going, mate? Oh, just hanging on then. Oh, this one will be horrendous because you lift off your brakes on this one. Look, I got shunted slightly. Look at them going off. Look at them up. This is ridiculous. Don't know, it's like for you guys watching, but this, to drive this is ridiculous. Oh, got shoved way off the track and right into the pits. I'll be last now if I can recover. Whoa, that certainly was an unbelievable first lap. Could probably see myself get back into the top 10 again. Oh, it just can't even get around the corners. Whether I'll catch anybody, I don't know. I thought I might get back in the top 10. It'll only be probably 3. People crashing, but I could see that time gap dropping. We're back to 14th. That was funny to start with, wasn't it? Oh God, the gap's getting bigger and bigger in front of me. So maybe I'm not going to catch anybody.
Three to go.
I can't believe somebody else won't go wrong. I wonder how many players will be left at the end. Thought I might have caught up because of just having a clear run and well in last position, aren't I? But who's left? 12 players left, 13 left, 12 left. Someone's pitted. Not sure why you would pit. I mean, it'll make it for a good bit of racing. I would imagine it would probably catch me with fresh tyres on anyway. because it'll certainly give them that bit better grip. He's certainly catching me. Well, as for passing me, could be interesting.
One more. Finish strong.
I think I'll done well if I hold him off. He's certainly got closer to me. Yeah, interesting race. Too wet. I was too slow in the wet.
Well done.
Well done.
You finished P11.
When it was that good. Yeah, I think I only paid oh, back to Grand Oak already. See if we can do better this time. I'm sure I paid $249 for the Xbox. A lot of my stuff's come via presents or certain times of year, birthdays, where I've just gone, yeah, okay, we'll do that. Right,
Grand Oak
I'm not
National
even
Circuit's
gonna
final
qualify
event,
for this
Gambler,
one. Just gonna
perfectly
play it.
describes competitors not slowing to maximize their speed down the front straight.
Right guys, we're going to come out of this one actually now, because it's a bit repetitive today on the GT races, and the short races I didn't really have a look at. Touring car. Let's have a go into the touring car. Let's have a little bit of difference. What we got here? Virginia, Suzuka, Miami. Let's do let's go into this one. Got a six lapper of Virginia International Raceway. We'll join that, and I want to take out. I tried it last time. I always like tried different cars, but I've got this Vauxhall Astra. You want to try this Vauxhall Astra? I know we're trying to keep it, put GT up there, but I think I also want to try and make sure it's not too repetitive. So we're in the dark. That's a bit different, isn't it? This could be interesting in the dark.
Virginia International Raceway is narrow, so passing can get tight.
Yeah.
If you get in trouble, there is plenty of grassy runoff area. But drive straight off. The slick grass can cause your car to
It was an interesting drive, this Vauxhall last time. This will be so interesting in the dark. Just another one of them. Get shunted. You end up going miles off the track. I was quite surprised by this Astra last time I used it. We're a line on that line because I can't even see the corners hardly. Yeah, well, it was good last time this Astra was chasing. I think with Forza that I find is if you do get on the multiplayer the same courses, I mean we've only done an hour and only done 2 hours there and we're back to the beginning. I just wish Forza would think that. Think it through. Think, yeah, okay. Whoa, that's what I end up doing here. Like, think through what the options are for people playing the game. You know, if you're going to chuck on the races the way you are, give people the chance to have some variety. This will be total chaos in the dark, believe you me. Got 12 players. Yeah, just join in, and I've got GT up as the head in there. We've just come off a GT because
until race start.
They were all short races. We'd already gone through all the races, the 5 that they put up. And I just felt like, oh, is that it? So I thought, let's go and try out. Back in this Astra touring car. So we've wheeled out the Vauxhall Astra. For a go. Gotta watch it when you come round that corner. Same goes for this here. Whoa. Might go for a let's go for a qualify. Let's give it a go. See how we get on. Looking to go under 250. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Car I haven't tried is the Golf, but it's one of those things that bugbears of mine. I've got to buy more bits to add on if I want to use the Golf, and it's cost again, isn't it? I just don't feel like spending it. Not at this present moment anyway. I'd rather be saving up for this direct drive wheel. And I'm not saying that would be my, you know, get a direct drive wheel and I'll be all singing, dancing, and I'll be setting fastest times, and it's not about that. I just want to experience that direct drive wheel setup. And it may be I'm sat exactly on the same time as I'm sat now. we on time? What did I say? Under 250. Are we going to get there to start with? It's a good guess when I was looking out on sport time. But it's so hard to do this one. I mean, if someone's gone round here and what was it say, 236? Fair play to them. I was just looking to try and get under the 250 just. Would have been happy with that. Don't have to shave too much off. Well, that's not going to shave it off, is it? You put me behind. Like half a second off to get down there. The reality is in this race, because it's dark, you need your line on. You haven't got a chance, but he's just getting shunted off in here. Imagine getting shunted off in here. It feels like I'm in a proper touring car, so I'm bouncing around everywhere. I think I might get under the 250 on the lap this time. Whoa, what the? Did you see that? What was that all about? Did someone not have their lights on?
One more.
I think I'll have a timeout there. That was ridiculous, that car coming towards me then. That was unbelievable. Oh yeah, Mike, this will be, I think we both know this is just like one of them. It's a long run up to that top straight, and then this will be quite tough with all the cars in it. But yeah, this will be funny. I mean, it's 236 round there is quick. It's quite a spread out field, though it will be because of the timings. Let's see how many drivers are in here. So we end up with what, 19. Oh, and I'm pretty much not doing anything in particular there. 249's a long way back.
30 seconds to race.
But that's one of them, isn't it? It's just got to do what you got to do. We just got to try and enjoy it. Well, it looks like I'll be fairly. Oh, what is that? We're still stuck on 18. I may end up qualifying in the top 10. To be fair, possibly. Thanks for everyone contributing and having a chat. It's always a good place to have a chat about all things gaming and stuff. This just did we end up? 8th, did we? Seventh, so we end up 7th fastest. I think you're right, Mike. It could be an interesting first corner. Very interesting. Other thing I'm looking to do is, but I'm pretty. My son's an expert. Works in IT. I was saying to him about the vinyls on the. He doesn't live with me. I was saying to him about the vinyls on the car. That I was experimenting a bit, but it's just a bit. I mean, I've used some of people's download vinyls to go on the cars, but I'd like to get. Hopefully, he's going to get him in the next month or 2. He's pretty busy. He works full time to come over and just design my car so it's a final lap motorsport car with some decals and stuff. Unless there's anybody out there who fancies doing a final lap. I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs. I know on your controller it's easier than on the wheel to tap into it, but I just like the design of some of the cars. Don't get me wrong, I've got stuff on them and I think they look fantastic, some of them. I've got a lot of cars in my garage with the old school rally stuff on. Right, let's see what happens here, Mike, on this. I can see the impending gloom behind me. Well, I don't believe that nobody took anybody on that first corner. That was interesting. Felt like there was going to be a lot more carnage on. I did this race the other week. Oh my goodness me, the first lap was horrific. Oh. Oh, somebody's flying up me inside there. Is that an out? It was that Golf in it. That's what I want to try, that Golf. Gotta watch that, everyone backs off there. You end up wide in that field if you're not careful. I'm in totally the wrong place there, line wise. Someone's gonna get me there, but hung on. This isn't where it's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get interesting as soon as we get around this next corner. So that's when you go into the twisty turny corners, which are a nightmare. Oh, someone's gone off. Yeah, they're off. They're sliding around in front. But people have missed the corners and everything here. Like me. Look, it's just... It's chaos. It'll settle down, but that's pretty ropey on that first lap. Oh, he's coming down that side of me. I don't know where he's going, like. That's lap 1. Where have I ended up? 9th. Oh, I thought someone had just gone off miles into the distance then. See if I can catch up now. I don't know whether I can. Oh, gotta watch this. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh. Quite a gap in front of me already. Seems to have ended up in no man's land, really. They're all close together up in front, so who knows what might happen in front. Perhaps I need to concentrate on the race. Really, it's just trying to me driving a lap time now, I think. Can I make up anything? I really suppose it's going to be. Whether there's any battles in front of me. Whether that brings anybody closer to me. It's nearly 10 seconds out in front of me. Considering what my lap time was, I'm more than happy to hang in around here at the moment. I've only had a 252, so I've not had a 250. Bit of a funny race really. I'm just sat 12 seconds behind the guy in front and 23 seconds ahead of 10th. A massive gap in it. And not getting anywhere closing in on anybody, so unless any of them make a mistake. See about 3 of them together ahead of me. Probably shows how difficult it is to do this course. Ah, yeah. Gonna have to change tyres on this one, aren't I, as well? I just remembered. Forgot all about that. That'll be interesting then.
3 remaining.
Not that I am anywhere in the race. Could do is set my fastest lap now. And not let the cars behind get to me. If they're on fresh tyres, I think I'm caught fairly quickly. Hopefully they can come past me in a bit that's not, yeah. I have to watch me. Yeah, that's fine. They're going to come at me on the straight down here, which is a perfect place for me. I thought it would have been on me by now. Yeah, waited too long on my tyres. So back to 9th. Back to 9th, which I didn't think I'd get any quicker than that anyway. Oh, way off. $20 seconds behind 8th. So, don't know how close they are up in front. Whether any of them will knock each other off. I think there's 2 of them that are close to each other. Don't know what happened there, but I lost the track then. That's how difficult this one is. I just literally slightly lost it there. Mad, innit? The sooner we get this last one done, the better, I think. Oh, I've got up to 8th now, though. Someone must have done something. Or gone off. I did think I'd only climb up a place if somebody did something silly.
You got this.
Let's see if I can get me fastest lap. Come on. Let's get under this 250. Go, Gadget, go. Oh, not if I do that, I won't. Come on. Gotta get under this 250. Go soft. I lost it again. That's twice in the same place. Yeah, just caught the wheel on the right hand side then. And it's a wide enough straight as well. Ah, come on. Good job no one was close behind me. Eighth place. It's one of those races. It's a tough old race. Go soft. I've done a few things where I've gone medium softs. One of the few people who uses the Astra. I don't know. I haven't tried that Fellow Star. And they're quick and that, didn't he? Focus as well. Thanks for the watches and the likes today and the comments. Most people we've had commenting and chatting today. Always good to have a chat in. The other fella didn't finish neither, so I finished last. Yeah, P8 or last, love. Although could say all the others did. Right, move on. Where are we going next? With our Astra. Driving level keeps going up, but it's not making much. Where are we going? Oh, Suzuka. Light rain. This could be good. Do like Suzuka. Yeah, great. Oh, two of us? Even better.
Suzuka should provide some solid traction for the intense lateral G-loads you'll feel.
I only hope this lobby picks up a bit. It's got 8 minutes to pick a few more up. Can't tell whether this will be a wet race because it's cloudy. I'll go for a practice in a minute anyway. This qualify. Oh, we're up to 8 players now.
Till race start.
followed that line so closely there. Always a good race on here, but it's nice when it's a full lobby because it really is a nice race on here.
Two left.
Mixture of times up there. Can't really tell how much it's going to change. Whether it's going to dry right out.
One left.
Interesting, this one. Not too many cars, but see how we go. But it will require a what have I got on there? Yeah, let's mediums. It will require a pit stop. 7 laps to go 3 and 4 or 4 and 3. Might go 4 and 3 again because that last one's a bit. Tyres were going off on 4. It's not 4, so might go 3 and 4 actually. Might try 3-4. Strategy wise. Oh, didn't see where we were starting so high up. We're starting third. Oh, interesting. Okay, wasn't expecting to start there. Now, interestingly, there's not as much rain, so it's just going to be one of them. Just keep your eye out for maybe changing. Not sure yet. Down to 7 players already. Interesting. Stay behind me, mate, because there's no point. Coming up there. Oh, it's interesting. Those two are clearly right on top of each other, and I think this fella's going to do something. It's tight racing in the rain. These corners are tricky. You can lose so many seconds on these corners if you're not right. Good race so far. Oh! Somebody make a silly mistake then. Oh, get penalties for that. That was a bad. That was terrible.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
Oh, he went for an early change. See, with this race, when you're out pushing and getting pushed, those corners there, so easy to make a mistake. I don't know where I can finish up in this race. Only 7 players, so pushing as hard as I can. Minor tyre wear, but we're pitting. It's interesting they're only lasting the laps they're lasting. I think 4th probably, I don't know, mate. It's got to be tyre change now. Oh, and he's crashed going into the pit, made a mess of it. It's going to be interesting what happens here, very interesting. Yeah, the rain does put people off. If you get a technique in it, I've done well in if you look back at some of my videos, there's some really good ones in the wet where I've done exceptionally well, surprisingly. I've just got that rhythm in the wet. Oh. But I don't know that I can. It is tricky. Because you have to sort of dial your driving skills back in a bit. And if you're used to attacking a particular course in a particular way, then when the rain hits you, you're like, oh no. So it's going to be an interesting finish to the race, definitely. Because I've got a car behind me and a car in front, pretty close in all of it, so we'll see. Too far wide. Cost me time. I think everyone's pitted but the guy in front, which is strange because he won't last on them tyres. Sure, the guy behind me just went off then, must have been someone behind him. it's going to be tricky now because guy in the Golf's coming a little bit quicker than me. I knew he was going to do that. So it's a fight for third between me and him by the looks of it at the moment, but he's going to knock me again, I can see it. Got round alright then, but there's too many laps I think to hold him off. Pretty well round there, but he'll have me down straight now. Plenty of space for you, mate. Oh, it's not a Golf. It's an Audi then. Oh well. Just hoping I might get a top 3. Back up to 3 watching, can we get up to 5? Gonna have to go well to do this fella here. Left that as late as I could. Where I can't make any mistakes at all if I want to chase him. Ah, there we go. Let's see if I can chase him. Don't know why we caught up to someone else in front. Lost my concentration then for a second. That's interesting, there could be 4 cars together here because there's a guy coming behind me as well. Could be an interesting last lap maybe. Could be 4 of us going for third. I think the guy in front of me is going to surely put some pressure in front of him. Would have thought anyway. I was slow then. I don't want to defend, I want to still try and see if I can catch near to these two though, but Tyres feel like they're going. But it could be the case for the guys in front. Tyres are definitely going. So it's an interesting race till the end then. Tyres are gone. That's mad, that, isn't it? Who's got the best tyres to last then to the end? Said it could be anyone in third. Can't believe the tyres have gone again there. Probably my braking and everything. Yeah, he's the same in front, I reckon. So the guy in front of him is probably going to take it on tyres. Interesting. The back off a long way here. Probably will end up stopping here if I'm not careful. Told ya. It's all about tyres, that race. So it's third, fourth, fifth, third. All about the tyres. Fourth in the end. That was tricky with the tyres then. Oh, fella won in the Astra, so the Astra's capable. Very capable. Interesting. Where are we going next?
Great race. P4.
We have a dry one this time, please. I have to say this one, I think I've done this about twice in the 5 months, 6 months about the game. It's not yeah, not a fan of this one at all.
For the final bend on Homestead, stay far left for the transition on the banking to avoid unsettling the car.
No gaining of subscribers today. I really don't know how to play this one. It's just, as I say, I can't even remember this course. So it goes down here, I think, doesn't it? Funny, I don't like watching racing on this kind of tracks. No interest. This will be an interesting race then. only a short lap. Was it 132? Here we go again. Let's give it a go on a qualify.
Race starts in 5 minutes.
So it's only it's pretty straightforward, it's not a massive track. Well, I'm not too sure. Fastest at the moment. Oh, didn't realise it's a full house as well. This will be challenging then. Oh, we've had a bit of exciting racing today. Me off, not anywhere near tops though. Well, no. Smaller races, we've had a couple of decent finishes. Bigger races, we've only had one, haven't we? Not really concentrating on this lap here. It's going to be a challenge by the looks of it.
One remaining. Seconds to restart.
Cool, you're slow, mate. Well, just don't make me.
Currently
15. Wow, well done. Yeah, right, okay. I never even saw the pits on this one. But this will be a pit stopper as well. How far back are we? 23. Wow, 23 drivers. 15th. No idea how this is going to go. What's at the front? A Honda? Is that a Honda and one of them Lynx ones? Yeah. Subaru. I haven't tried that Subaru. Good mixture there though. This will be interesting. I think the other thing for getting people to watch Forza, a lot of people don't like Forza, so I can understand why there's not a lot of people wanting to put some time to watching. Some people will put a few minutes to watching, and I appreciate that. That's great, because you know, for me, jumped up to a few subscribers. Nice to get to the 50 subscribers before the end of the month, but I don't know. In my head was 50 at the end of the month, and then certainly 100 before the end of the year, hopefully. Right, let's go. See what we can do here. How does this one pan out? Oh, what? What in... I have had that 3 times now. What? That's so annoying. I have... no idea what happened now. Didn't lose too much. That's happened to me once before. Just don't get that. It's like somebody doesn't start, but oh my god, it's just... it's so annoying. Go on, stay with this pack if I can. Don't know whether I can. Should do, because it's a tight corner coming up here. Everyone's going to catch everyone along here. Someone's over there in the ditch. Oh, someone's going to take somebody there. Oh, three of you are all in the way. Wham! There's still three of them next to each other. Don't make it four. Well, back again. Oh dearie me, where are they all going? Where are we, 15th now? There'll be a pit as well, and I haven't even looked at where the pit is. How mad's that? Better have a look where the pit is next time round. Must be there. Chasing this guy hard. Close a couple of times there. To watch the lap times when I'm looking out for, I don't even know where the pit is. I think it's on the left hand side when someone's gone madly down that side. It's there. got away again now. It's a bit poor. There's plenty of space, mate. Don't have to bump me. Flipping Audis just fly, don't they? Going past you and they're gone. Thanks for everyone watching, leaving a like, saying hello. Oh, I'm at 17th now. Massive gap up in front, so that's interesting. Oh well, we'll just race the race as we go. Massive gap behind me as well, so what's the cars that were in front of me? They've got a pit surely next, so I might jump up a couple of places. Surprised, I thought I'd jump up a few places. Can't see me chasing this fella down. He's 1.8, that'll be 2.5 soon. Told ya. Flipping Audis are so quick. I won't be catching him up now, will I? Just lost about 2 seconds to him then, trying to go too fast. Never mind. All that did was drag the fella behind me in. It's a well spread out race as well by the looks of it. What a silly mistake. Must have lost some cars or some mistakes along the line. Did well to hold him off as long as I've held him off, really. Don't know where he's actually going. Can't imagine he won't come through in a sec. I think it was my fastest lap though. He knows he's going to have to make a move in a minute. We keep making one of my mottos, and it's all about keeping going. He's coming at me. had enough to take me on and beat me.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
Ah well, wasn't much of a race, but it's one I've not done before, so again, struggle with my lap times today on everything today. 23 took into that race, 14th, but well, we got 2, 4, 6, 7 non-finishers. Mad, innit? Right, I don't know what's next, but I think the next one will be my last one.
P14.
It's been a long one today. You've done this, probably my longest one. It's getting into these and doing them. Tuesday's my best day to do them, really. I can do them on a Sunday, but where are we going? Oh, let's go. Brands Hatch, going to be raining, 10 laps, Grand Prix circuit. Let's go. Got to do it because it was touring car at the weekend. Do we stick with the Vauxhall? Yeah. I'm going to use my trusty MG, but let's stick with it.
The 9-turn brand
In the rain
is
again.
technical and lightning fast. It's critical for you to swing wide when exiting each turn to maximize your speed.
Oh, it's a full house as well. This could be some race with a full house. Proper touring car stuff, this. Up to lap 135. I'll have a little bit more of a practice. Massively wide. Let's go for a qualify. Brands Hatch in the wet. Interesting race, 24 players still. Set up to go. And how far off I am on the pace am I?
2 to go.
A bit of the helicopter there. Filming. I think that reflects how the race is going to be.
One left.
Hang on to the outside there. Behind again now. Of course, it's a slow lap. Gonna start well down on this race.
Currently P16.
P16, that's a nice lovely place to be in it, P16. Right, ready to go on this one. 11 lapper as well, so it's going to be a big race for my last one. Thanks today, we've been a little bit up and down. We've stayed at 2 and 3 watches steadily, but did jump up to 7 at one stage, which has equalled my record. I know it sounds like nothing, but when you do these channels, you're not going to get loads of watches. It just isn't possible. I'm not doing the kind of stuff here. It's not everybody's cup of tea. There's probably not that many people playing Forza. You can tell by even the lobbies, you can tell few people are playing the game. You're not going to get thousands of people watching. I mean, I would like to have done some PC driving games. There is a few other things, but they're way out of my comfort zone and league of doing and equipment. So, see how we get on with this one. Last one of the day. Let's give it a push. Could we get a top 10? It'd be nice, but we'll see. I think there's going to be all kinds of issues in this race. This corner's going to be an issue. It's okay, mate. I think everybody's getting shunted off there. He's fighting hard on the left to keep hold of his car there. So far I've been shunted nicely. Into 13th. I'm sure there'll be cars going everywhere. We're into 12th. Out of 23 players, I'll be happy with that. Sure after all these laps that it will. Needed to be in 4th there, needs to be coming. Can't throw caution to the wind in these corners if you come in too hard. After lap 1, we've risen to 11th. Interesting. I'd like to think we could stay up there, but I 10th now. This Mercedes trying his best to get past me. And me trying to put some distance between me and him. There's a lot of door banging going on. It hasn't finished with this guy behind me. He's gone now. Someone else is close behind me. This will be interesting down here now. Back to 11th. I don't think it's one. I want to stay where I am. Push as hard as I can up here. It's buffeting around job, innit? Which I expected. Close to them to push them round the corner. Put them in the same boat as getting shoved off. Spraying out a little bit now. That's too early for tyres. Too wide. Everyone piled into the pit at once. And I was asleep to change my tyres. Well done. This will be interesting. Because there's cars everywhere. There's loads of them. Interesting push on him there. Early 14th. Don't know if we can catch anybody up. Oh, there's the guy in the red one before. Thought it would be nice to have a bit of a battle with him, to be honest with you. Because he'll push the guy in front. There's some cars not too far ahead, so it could be an interesting last few laps. Hopefully they'll catch up to the cars in front, which will make an interesting last, like I say, couple of laps. Yeah, there's one up there. Two up there now. Just a bit too slow there. Early 14th, you never know. There's two up there. Oh, there's loads of cars up in front. This is definitely going to be interesting.
3 to go.
I'm just hanging on to the coattails here, which gives me an opportunity if there's something goes wrong. Oh yeah, look at that now. Because inevitably that'll cause some issues. He's had a wobble. And he's blocked me deliberately. It's interesting last couple of laps, because I think he'll go under the pressure. Yeah, nearly gone again. And I don't think he'll want me chasing him. Going again. I really hope I can get past this guy, because I really want to get past him, but I don't want to see him get past anybody else. Astra's hanging on quite well here. Oh no. Don't believe that. Lost me telly screen. No. Talk about ruining my race. Forgot about me telly going off. Oh, it's so annoying. That was such a good chase on them with him. Oh, I'll probably look gutted. That's done me, that has. It's on through. Good battle there at the end as well. Deary me.
One more. Finish strong.
What was I saying? Haha. Good battle at the end there. Getting lapped, that is, as well. Oh, that's a rubbish end to the day then, isn't it? Cars all over the place as well. Schoolboy error, eh, of not having the telly. Can't believe I allowed that to happen then. That's ridiculous. Oh, it's so frustrating. Wasn't lapping too badly neither. Definitely would have had a chance for 11th or 12th up there.
P60.
Yeah, because I've let the remote control on the TV stop me. Right guys, that's my lot. I can't believe it's 5:10. Flipping heck, I think I've done nearly 4 hours then. Had some races there. Not always the best races I suppose, but you know what, we've mixed it up a little bit. That's Forza, that's what I do. It's not like there's anything else. What's this? Oh, reach 50 on the Vauxhall. Oh. I would do Barca, but it's time to finish, I'm afraid. Probably just as I get some watches and people to come on board. But it's been a long stream, that. Like to say thanks to everyone who's come in, contributed. A few people there, had a chat about equipment, which is interesting. Where we're going with stuff. Thanks for the likes. We had 3 likes on that. We had 7 watches at the most, concurrent watches. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm not sure when any more videos are coming out though. I'll have to wait and see. Spent quite a bit of time there, so maybe in my next stream, but I've got a feeling that won't be till, I'd have thought my next stream maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday evening. Probably Sunday evening. 6, 6:15, somewhere around that time. And then Tuesday again. I can't really squeeze any more in. See if I can get